Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. It is my solemn vow to complete this radiant campaign, because I'm like a little Darkest Dungeon baby. We've done better. By the way, can I hit the settings menu real quick? I should have done this way earlier, but audio, subtitles on. Bottom, top, hey, even better. Put them in the bottom. That's where I'd normally like it to go. No comment on that. Accidental, or was it innuendo? More like in your endo. Could use some time off. Get back in the mines, buddy. We need to pay for provisions. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. But let me see. Crests and deeds. Weaponsmithing allows weapon upgrades to rank 2. Are you rank 0 or are you rank 1? It's rank 1, right? Like if I put the... Yeah, we don't even have weaponsmithing. So let's spend some crests. That's what I'm thinking is sensible there. But then we're going to embark. What are we going to roll with? I got to think. We're not going to go to the farmstead yet. Mostly because I'm nervous. Is there a clear all trinkets button? Yeah, okay, dude. Fantastic. We have a new class. What do? You like to be in the front. The shield breaker. Prone to investigating dark arts. Obsessed with material things. Bleed resist. Ah, you like healing. Okay. Let's see. Pierce. Moves you 1. Hits anybody. That's great. Does less damage, but a better crit chance. Adder's Kiss. Moves you back 1. Applies 9 blight. That's pretty solid. Impale. Hits everything. Doesn't do much damage, and it moves you back 1. Captivate. Hits the middle. Okay, so you're like a first position unit. You can only use that first. You can use this anywhere, more or less. Impale has to be first. Okay, I get it. We do need a healer. I think Kate's safe to go out on this mission, but I just reworked her as well. She's got what I need here. But you say he's just a friend. Now we have a couple of choices. We could roll a leper, who is okay most of the time being in position 2. Could still do both attacks in position 2. Or we could try to make a new Austin. Without Dirk Stab, you're not much, or Duelist Advance I should say, you're not much of a position 2 fighter. I can function in position 2. My stress is a little high, but what are we at? 40, 41? I think we could risk it. And then we would want a ranged unit or a utility unit here. You don't function well in 3, do you? Well, actually you do okay in 3, I would say. It's either you or we would roll Dan in the 3rd slot. Or we could roll Malf in the 3rd slot as well, actually. I'm just wondering if it's enough damage output, but I think this is actually pretty good. And let's just go to the ruins. We'll do a short one to start with. I think the prep here was smart. So, ranged unit. Disease resist is just good. Range skills, better accuracy. I love it. Vessel only. Absolutely get the virtues up. Pardon me. Better accuracy on range skills. I see the downside, by the way, but... Let's give you dodge. And then you... I don't really want to give you move resist. I think I'd rather leave you alone. It's a short one. We're going to the ruins. Let's take 8 food. Let's take just over 2 stacks of torches. I might be doing this suboptimally, by the way. Please comment, tweet me, etc., etc. Just be constructive about it is the only thing I ask. Give me 2 bandages. I don't know, give me a medicinal herb, give me a key, give me a shovel. This is probably too much as far as provisions go. Especially for a short mission, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now
explore 90% of rooms. So all rooms but 1, effectively. Okay, spiders. Not surprised. Let's think about this. You have a stun capability. Spitter, Weber, Weber. We want to kill the Spitter if possible. Start with a stun on the Spitter, ideally. Beautiful. Weber, shooting webs. Not a surprise. We're stunned. Now that's unfortunate, but I guess, you know, tit for tat. Now you also have a stun now. And you also have Judgment, which is a self-heal, but also does do some damage. 4 to 7. I think you take the stab at hitting the guy at the front, regardless. Now let's think about this. Pierce. Does move you forward. Does 5 to 9. Adder's Kiss. What's your blight resist? 20? 75% chance to hit. So if this hits, it's likely to kill. Because of the blight. Oh, you're lucky. You're very lucky. And then you missed, so you're not that lucky. We both had a couple of whiffs here. Alright, I'm digging it. You should die. But if we could actually stun you, that would be better. Okay, great stuff. So you're taken out of the equation for now. Hopefully we go next. Bummer. At least they resisted the blight. Okay, now you could move forward. We could also captivate. 9 points of blight, 4 to 8 damage. You're lucky. I, on the other hand, am not lucky. We didn't take anti-venom. I took... Oh, we start with anti-venom. Okay, just use it immediately. Zealous Accusation. It tends to be at least a 1 for 1. To get a 2 for 1 would be even better. Now you, stun resist is high. In that case, I could hit you with the Judgment. There's a 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a 1/4 of 75% chance that it would kill you. So like a 19% chance it would kill you. But it would do damage and make you easier to kill in the future. Or what I could do is throw off a heal on myself. I think that's a little bit more forward thinking. That's like a metagame thinking, you know? Now, unfortunately, you can't hit anything. And you never will be able to. It's not good to pass. So we'll heal for 1. Probably is going to let this guy go. Oh, he didn't get to go. Fantastic. That was beautiful. And we finished in exactly the positions we want to be in. Take everything. Much, much, much better fight. It's a curio. Lock display cabinet. Heirlooms and gold. We won't be able to open a locked strongbox if we find one, though. Like this one right here, for example. Okay, this is great that they're surprised. We want to kill the ranged unit first, I think, if possible. Although Impale, what's the damage? 2 to 4? That's very low. Adder's Kiss can only hit a unit at the front. 4 to 7 with a lot of blight. Pierce, 5 to 9. Kind of like the idea of you staying up at the front here. This moves you forward one, this moves you back one. 90% chance to hit, a good chance to crit too. But I really want the Arbalist to die, but we can stun him anyway. We can stun him anyway. Maybe we should be focusing on these units at the front. Do a little Adder's Kiss action. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. On the unit with the least blight resistance of the two of them. Okay, so you're on the clock now. You two get stunned. That was a good time to take a second and think, I believe. So these guys are taking a turn off. We might actually want to kill the stress unit first. That's my bad. We might as well go for a stun. I don't mind stunning the blighted unit. That seems like value to me. And then, I don't know. Fully stun build? Okay. Now we got a turn where we're going to have to do some actual damage. But we got a free turn. What's our speed like? Second fastest, probably. Definitely should have focused the stress unit a little bit. Now we'll hit him with the little plague grenade at the back. It's going to be slow. But it is what it is. Quarrel. Okay, well, it hit the shield, so that didn't look that bad to me. Bleed for 6? No, bleed for 3. Not that bad. Generally speaking, I'd like to move forward now. You're blighted for 3. You haven't attacked, so that will kill you. Beautiful. Now you... I think go for the... I mean... Yeah, I think you go for the heal. I don't even think it's close, actually. Good stuff. Alright, now let's think. Stun resistance is back down. Zealous accusation, pretty unlikely to get the kill. But smite is very likely to get a kill, but wouldn't I rather just try to stun this unit? Seems right to me. You're on 4 damage of blight, so you're almost dead anyway. Impale seems pretty good here. 3 to 5 damage. Alternatively, I can't Adder's Kiss you. What about a Pierce? You're taking 4 damage of blight, so I would need to do 6. Actually, pretty likely to kill you. Let's go for that. We didn't, hilariously. Please tell me I go next. Oh, thank God. Okay. So you're most important. Plague Grenade, 95% chance to hit. If it hits, you're dead. The blight is irrelevant. It only needed to do 1 damage. This is getting a lot better, I think. Crit heal for stress relief as well. And then this guy... Let's crunch some numbers. 85% chance to hit, and then 7, 8, 9... Well, like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 75% of 85% chance. So we have like a 60-something% chance to get a kill, or a 75% chance to get a stun and then kill him later. Give me the stun and damage. He resisted, but I still stand by it. In my amateur analysis, that seemed like the right play. Oh, you got way too high speed, dude. We could easily get the kill. I think we will, but I hope we go next. Yeah, because I can cure the bleed. Leave us in a pretty good spot moving forward. That was really good. We're in a great spot right now. Not locked, at least. But we've already run into inventory management problems, which is actually highly unsurprising. This is our second room. Alright. We should have used 1 torch, but hey, you know, there's a lot to focus on here. Shouldn't have taken so many things.
The way is lit. The path is
The way is lit.
We require only the strength to follow it.
I would like to stun you. Buys us 1 turn of not having to dodge an attack. Beautiful. Okay, we go next. Adder's Kiss on a weak unit, or Pierce on this guy. Unlikely to kill. Adder's Kiss, on the other hand. That'll do it. I hoped we'd go next, but that's fine. Nothing else associated with it. Generally speaking, a stun is fine here, but smite, 6 to 11. So the thing is, somebody's got to do damage. But the smite is actually, or the stun, I should say, is damage in and of itself. So to force him to take a turn off seems fine by me. And we could stun, we could judgment you, which is actually 4 to 7 damage as is with a 6% crit chance. But I really think the vessel's job is sustenance, you know, to sustain our DPS classes as they go through life here. It's very low chance, but this is like what I consider to be almost the only play here. At least it shuffles this guy to the front where he can, I was going to say, do a very high damage attack. It's probably a little overkill, right? Like to keep doing this. Captivate is good blight damage, so I want to look at this. 80% for 4 to 8 with a lot of blight, or Pierce 5 to 9, and then a Zealous Accusation could probably finish you off. Plus, it leaves her in a position to do something better next turn. Yeah, that's probably the right play. Dude, this composition we have right now is good for, I don't know if it's great for later, but for right now it seems awesome. And that is a kill. So if we could get a heal of any sort, that's probably our best option. It's not a huge heal, but hey, a little stress relief while we're at it. This is the first new composition, because I've played Darkest Dungeon before. The Crusader, Highwayman, Plague Doctor, Vessel is like a classic combo that I'm familiar with and like because of the fact that I'm familiar with it. But this, the Shield Bearer, or sorry, Shield Breaker, quite opposite, is feeling pretty great so far in this permutation that we got going on. How do we start? I almost want to hit you with this, but the thing is, the reason I always open with the stun is because the Plague Grenade can't get a kill by itself. Maybe if it crits. Your Blight resist is really low, so unless... Nah, Impale's not likely to work. So an Adder's Kiss seems where it's at. That'll kill you if it blights, which 90% odds it will. Then I was just going to say, I wanted to stun this guy. Bumping the Knight being a dodge, though, is huge for us. We don't need to stun you. Stunning you for the next turn seems wise. You're on 1 HP, so we got a lot of value there. And then, you will avoid a stun. I actually think what we want to do here is roll a judgment. It missed, so party heal might have been better, but, you know, how are we supposed to know? 60%. You still go for the stun, because it's all you got. It's that or heal for 1. That's pretty lucky. We got a high roll there. Yeah, good encounter, honestly, all things considered. Whew. I'm decompressing from the fact that all of a sudden we're doing okay. Wasn't always like that, you know? Episode 2 took a lot out of me, and now to just be reminded, like, hey, you know, you might not necessarily be great at the game, but you're not horrible. You know, you at least know what you're doing to a minor extent. You know, you got memories. Hey, thanks for taking the journal page, dude. It's not like I needed that. Come on. Now, this is just a little ridiculous. She's right. It is better than stepping on a saw. So far, absolutely zero complaints. Gotta love that scouting. That's why I play High Torch. Empty crates. Can we just hit T? Yeah, we can just hit T. Even better. T for Torch. That way I can keep my map open so I can know if there's a trap nearby. Hopefully. Just scanning the ground. Absolutely. Eat. A bookshelf full of old leather-bound books. The volumes are dull and uninteresting. Better than a trap. Well, not the most exciting finish. And no combat in our final room, huh? So it looks right now like we're going to be safe. There's our trap. Where's the... Again. Is it protection? Is it speed? What is... Where is... Oh, trap. 20%. 30. 20. 20. Alright, Malf. Congratulations. Because you had a slightly higher chance, you get to eat it on that one. And that's it. Okay, well, we're going to go back to the Hamlet. That was a very easy one. Very happy with the way that that went. New trinket, Plague Doctor only. Extra accuracy sounds good to me. We basically, with a Plague Doctor, I think all we care about is landing the status effect. Yo, we got to level up. Resolve XP increases resolve level. Resolve level directly acts as stress resistance. A low resolve level, right, they crumble under the stress. Mental loot box, ascetic, less healing. Egomania, but also slightly higher scouting chance. There are some who believe that only a litany of blood and suffering can cleanse the land. Here is one who will do his... Oh! So we add them by dragging them over like this. Achievement unlocked. So we definitely screwed up earlier. What are you? A Houndman? A Flagellant. Well, I have something for you. Punish. You bleed enemies. But you get... Wait, hold up a second here. Uses per battle. Valid below 40% HP. It's a heal on yourself. But also, like, damage done. Yeah. Endure. Gives you more speed. And more... It gives somebody else less stress, but you more speed and stress. This is weird. I'll take you out on the next mission, I think. So Nick is good. Hafu was pretty good. Justin has returned, but could honestly still benefit from a little stress relief, in my opinion. The Survivalist is now unlocked. Upgrade camping skills. Not necessary immediately, but thank you. So let's start with stress relief. Me and Malf are relatively high priority stress relief, I think. Kate's still pretty well off here. Dan's good. Okay, we're gonna do another short mission here while we can. Maybe do we wanna... Plus 15 dodge of torch above 75%, minus 20 stun resist. It's so expensive though. I don't think those are worth it right now. Let's embark. Well, let me... Hold up a second. We're about to leave. Justin could use a little stress relief as well. He can't go to the tavern, though. Can you go to the Abbey? It's going to be expensive either way. 1,500 for... Nah. I'm taking him out on a mission. He's ready to go. 44 stress, no big deal. Short mission, please. Short mission. Okay. Explore 90% of rooms. Fair. Who we taking? I actually kind of like, you know, Plucknet. Great name. I don't know why you always get a letter as soon as I click the button. I really like your combo here. You're going to be Lin Mac. You know why? You blight, Nick blights. Wait, no, Malf blights. That doesn't work. You can be Maya instead. You're the plague doctor and the plague surgeon. Maya is Malf's significant other. This is the boss, isn't it? Yeah, it is indeed. Okay, so Maya works here. Kate absolutely is a vessel. Then we need someone in the second slot. And honestly, Justin, he works there. And he can move around. If Maya's not moving around, he can move around as well. Then who takes the 3 slot? Nick works well from the 3 slot. Do we have enough damage on the team? I mean, I think so. We could also... Hafu, unfortunately, does not work well from the 3rd slot. Not as well as we would like. I think you could roll Nick here. No special name. No special name. So... Vessel only. Better act on range. Ah, there's so many ranged units, though. Yeah. Extra dodge. You take the archer's ring. I mean, you could take 2 of them. It's a little overkill. Yeah, extra damage on range skills seems better. We don't have to deal with that many stuns is the thing. I think this is okay to leave with. And just take less things this time. We're going to the ruin... Didn't want that. We're going to the Warrens. Let's take 4 bandages. 8 food, I think, is fine. Definitely don't need 2 stacks of that. I think we're exactly okay with where we are here. Let's take a lot of space for loot. 8 torches is low, by the way, but I'm willing to give it a chance. Hey, Pacific P. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who subscribes. Sometimes I don't see it because I'm not looking at my OBS window where it pops up. I'm looking at the game window instead. Not meant to be a jerk about it. I think we go back first and then go and skip this room. 8 torches is a little light. That's the only thing that worries me here. Reading a few pages has a lasting effect on Maya. Irrepressible. Plus 5% virtue chance. A complicated character already here. 7 virtues or character flaws. No. Why would you be more stressed out to be walking back to where you just came from? You should be over the moon. We didn't take a shovel, and that's us being an idiot. You know what we could do? Try to bypass it. I would rather not, but you gotta do what you gotta do. No reason to freak out yet. Rusty knives. I want to see if maybe you can use a bandage on them. The bandage protects the hero's hands during the search. 2 extra food. Kate.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy on witness.
Oh, she resisted the bleed even better. Okay, combat? No combat. Please, no blockages. That's all I ask.
The way is lit. The path is
The
clear.
way is lit.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Here we go. Real combat. There was a good surprise chance we didn't get it. Blight resist, high. Very, very high. Chance to do 9 damage is pretty low. Adder's Kiss. Impale. Very unlikely. We should focus one. Okay. Generally speaking, I think that makes the most sense. Then he can do a point-blank shot if we clear the corpses. Munch. 4 damage. Blight resist. That's very good. Now a stun. Top tier. You resisted the stun. There was a 50% chance. Can you blame a dude? I don't think you blame it, dude. I don't think it's a bolus opportunity. There's like a 60% chance this kills. More than 60, but we hit the low roll that still made it happen. That's lucky for us. So far, so good. This is a good setup right now. Beautiful. Very... well, not very, but like a little dicey to begin with, but then we made it work. No combat. I'm so nervous that there's gonna be another like debris blockage. It's fine, we got plenty of food for this reason exactly. Treasure ahead, I'd wager. See, she's so positive. Even though she's the most stressed out in the situation, she's this team's rock, dude. We could go back, because there's a curio there, but really more interested in survival. 20%, 50%. So the highwayman is our trap disarmor whenever possible. Here we go. I was about to use a torch. Maybe could have given us surprise. Who knows? Blight resist, not that high. So to me, well, this 7 damage? No. Adder's Kiss, 75% chance to hit if it hits it. If it hits, it has an 80% chance to blight and it'll get a kill. Okay, so that's 1 kill. Lucky us. That blight is not great, but it's also not that horrible. 1 per turn, nothing wrong with it. That's the dodge. I'm just going to assume that was the trinket doing that for us. Another dodge, lucky us. Usually, point-blank shot is good for a kill. Your heart is not going to burst. You're doing fine. Stun, please. Hey. The bandage is probably not worth using here. Didn't expect to get a kill. Just expected to hit. Now, I really want to heal you, but these guys might be going next, which has me thinking we'd probably be better off... Oh, you know what? Go for the hit with the self-heal. That compromises... Or it makes up for all the blight damage. And we're good. Fantastic. Move backwards, please.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, books. Try it out. The volumes are desiccated and unremarkable. Becoming a very well-read shield breaker. Dude, this is like... I'm just surprised how few battles we have. I'm lucky that we have so few battles. And dude, Justin, thank God we took him out on the mission. Like, his stress is great now. Surprise? Dude, this is the clutchest surprise in Earth's history. No questions asked. I don't want to attack with you because... Well, let me put it this way. I don't want to duelist advance with you. Because I'd like the Adder's Kiss to come out instead, which is very likely to get a kill here. I think we should target one of the units at the back. Or we could Wicked Slice the unit at the front. That's fine. If it was gonna miss anyway, that's okay. Well, Adder's Kiss. That's a kill. Just barely, but assuming they get blighted, it's a kill. Obviously, we're gonna throw out a stun. Lucky enough to have that work. Then you, because you're already dead. No, you're not dead. Disregard. I guess we would go for AoE. Now you're dead. It doesn't really matter that they resisted the move.
That cuts on its own.
I thought we had 4 blight damage on the Adder's Kiss, but I was incorrect. That's a lucky dodge. We didn't necessarily deserve that. Hook where it hurts. That's high damage. No bleed, though. Vomit. That's stress damage. It's annoying because it basically costs money. But 8 stress, not that bad. This almost doesn't matter to me because... Oh, she's got hemophilia. It's like more bleed chance now. I'm trying to... Yeah. I was like, can you give her some medicinal herbs? I don't believe so. Captivate. It's good blight damage. 3 to 6. 4 to 8. This... Still 3. Pierce, on the other hand, 83, 5 to 9. 78. We'll take the 83 that moves us up. A little surprised, I'll admit. I gotta kill you. The other 2 units have already attacked.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Relatively sensible approach, I think. Yeah, okay, so there's probably gonna be one more vomit. Would have liked to have dodged it, but that's not a ton of stress. I mean, he's still lower than he was when he started.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. A momentary abatement.
Yeah, this is fine. Should have gone for the higher percentage hit, but that's okay. Move stone, plus 15% move skill chance, plus 15% blight skill chance. I don't know. Blightstone, is it any good? Maybe yes, maybe no. Alright, we got some occult stuff here. Pile of bones. Let's check it. They're infected by the rotten pile. Whatever. We've resisted the disease, which is probably pretty lucky for us.
The promise of safety.
And finally, curio or something? Treasure? No, just an empty room. Say, oh. Give me a shuffle. I hate this because it's extra stress.
Otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, like kind of a lot of stress. So we learned a valuable lesson. We should always take a shovel. There was no getting around it. We could have left, but oh well. That's still okay. I think this we leave this as a fairly successful mission. Oh, 4 mental loot boxes and a level up on Caden. Zoophobia. Not sure if it's worth it. -2 speed of torch below 26. That might as well not exist. And plus 15% damage in the ruins. Okay. Obsessed with the paranormal. Extra crit on range skills. That seems great. Plus 20% stress if torch above 75. Now, you're not going to be too happy about that because I run a light-sided game right now.
Our family name, once so well regarded.
Mouth is moving sluggishly after a long night of drinking. That's okay. I mean, -5 dodge. It matters, but it doesn't matter that much. I'm recovered. What's your disease is hemophilia. You need stress reduction. How much stress do you have? 80? 79. I'll spring. You know, she's my wife. I'll spring for the good treatment. I did hear a whip there. Not sure how I feel about that. Justin, whoops. You, on the other hand... Should be fine with the Abbey. Can we finally maybe upgrade our abilities a little bit? Like if I go in here, 750, that's pretty cheap. Mouth, 750, let's go. Who else? Maya's been out on a couple missions, 750. Hafu's been out on a couple, well, she's been out on one mission. Whoops, wrong building. 750. That's exactly the wrong building yet again. Can we upgrade the armor smith while we're here? 8. Yeah, why not? 750. It's gonna be a little expensive. 750. 750. 750. I know you want to see me do a boss. I don't want to do a boss until I have a full suite of level 2s. So it might be a couple more missions, but we're getting there. We've almost got it. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.